Hey, it's Nick here, and you're in the Transparent FX Academy. I'm a top author on TradingView, and it's time to make another full market breakdown to see exactly what kind of opportunities we can be looking for on the period that we will be analyzing both from a technical and an order flow perspective. So without further ado, let's jump onto the charts. Okay, so it's definitely time to speak about BTC USD, which is the most traded crypto market. And it's time to see exactly where is the next opportunity that we can be looking for after this crash, because I had explained all the reasons for which we wanted to see the market create this move to the downside. But now that the market has created this move, it's time for me to give you guys an update and see where we can be looking for the next opportunity on BTC USD. Now, as usual, I will be keeping this analysis as educational as possible. So first, we will be speaking about this market from a technical perspective. We will then go and see what we have from an order flow perspective with the commitment of traders, which is what hedge funds are currently doing in the market. And obviously, if you're able to read what the biggest banks and institutions are doing in the market, you do have an advantage over your competition in the market. And by the end of the video, we will know exactly what kind of opportunities we can be looking for on this pair. So as usual, I suggest that you stick to the end of the video so that you will gain both knowledge and some practical insight on what we can actually be looking for at the moment in this market. Now, starting here from the monthly time frame, what do we see? Now, on the monthly time frame, we can see one very important thing. The market has just provided a huge impulse to the upside, but in all this impulse to the upside, there is no new structure that the market has created. There is absolutely no kind of new structure that the market has created. The last structure area that the market had tested is this zone here, which was a very strong area of previous monthly resistance here, again resistance here, and again resistance here, which the market had broken to the upside with this impulse. And at that point, all the previous resistance, as you know, in the market, after it is broken to the upside, is turned support. And the market, after breaking above this previous resistance, went for a retest of this new previous resistance, now turned support, and created the continuation to the upside, exactly as we usually expect in this kind of situations. In fact, I had created a full breakdown of BTC USD exactly when the market was here, explaining all the reasons for which, from this area, we expected the market to provide this move to the upside. And now that the market has created this move to the upside, it's time to see where is the next opportunity for BTC USD. By the way, I will link in description this previous analysis so you can go and check it out for further reference and more free education. So you can see all the reasons for which I wanted to see from here the market create this move to the upside. So on the monthly, we have rejected support, and the market at the moment has created this massive move to the upside without showing any kind of new structure created. Going down on the weekly time frame, what we can see. Now on the weekly, in all this impulse, we can see that the market has created a structure area. And the structure area that I'm speaking about is this zone here. In fact, during this move to the upside, the market had found some resistance at this area, and the market rejected the zone to the downside. Then the market broke above the area, and at that point, again, previous resistance in the market, after it is broken to the upside, is turned to support. The market retested this new support here, and what you expect after that is for the market to create a continuation to the upside, which is in fact exactly what the market did. The market created the continuation to the upside. Now, at the moment, what we can also see is that the market is currently creating this candle here. Now, when you see a candle like this with a red body and a long wick, what you expect is for the next candle to actually fill in this wick. So what we can expect, if this will be the monthly close, is for the market next week to create a continuation to the downside, basically providing a retracement from the massive impulse that the market has created. In fact, we have this massive impulse, and after an impulse in the market, what you expect is for the market to provide a correction or retracement before the continuation to the upside. So we can definitely expect the market to provide a deeper correction. Specifically, if you want informations on a retracement in the market, what you have to do is take your Fibonacci from the low to the high of the impulse. So if we take our Fibonacci from the low to the high of this impulse, what we can see is that the market has already retraced to the 0.32 of the Fibonacci taken on this impulse. However, we can definitely expect a deeper correction if this will be the size and shape of the candle when this weekly candle will close in 5 days and 13 hours. Going down on the daily time frame, what do we see? Now on the daily time frame, we can see very interesting price action. Now I had spoken about the BTC USD when the market was here, explaining all the reasons for which from here we wanted to see the market create this move to the downside. And that is in fact exactly what the market did. The market created the move to the downside as we wanted to see. And I will link also this previous analysis in description. So I will link, you find it linked in description, this previous analysis in which I explain all the reasons for which we wanted to see the market create this move to the downside. So you can go and check it out for further reference and more free education. Hey, just a quick thing, make sure you comment below and you let me know which pairs or topics you would like me to analyze or cover in the next videos. Now here on the daily, what we can also notice is that we have structure at this area. In fact, at this level, we had quite strong previous resistance, which is now turned support. So on the daily, we're testing previous resistance, turn support, and there is the possibility to reject this support to the upside and even possibly create a higher high, basically breaking above the previous high that the market has created here. Actually, all-time high. This is the all-time high at the moment for BTC USD. Now, if we go and see what we have from a COT perspective, so commitment of traders, which is what hedge funds are currently doing in the market, what we can see is that net positions had reached one of the lowest levels ever, which is this a minus 3.6K. So definitely we did expect the market to provide the move to the downside. This is one of the reasons for which from here, we wanted to see the market create this move to the downside. And at the moment, we don't really see a massive amount of longs added again. However, we do see 491 longs added. Having shorts added is perfectly fine, considering that we just got this move to the downside. So from an institutional perspective, we don't have a clear indication that we expect the market to provide a continuation to the upside. So at the moment, looking for a continuation to the upside from a trading perspective is very risky. Now, from an investing perspective, this is not from an investing perspective. From an investing perspective, I had spoken about BTC USD when the market was testing this support here. This was the level in which you were supposed to enter if you were interested from an investing perspective in BTC USD. Now I'm speaking about trading perspective, so short to maximum mid-term. And what we have here is a market that clearly from a daily perspective is testing previous resistance, now turn support. But as we have already seen on the weekly, we are quite overextended to the upside and we can easily expect the market to provide a deeper correction. So how we will be approaching this kind of opportunity with students for a swing trade on BTC USD. Now, until the market will remain above this previous daily resistance, now turn support, the market will continue to create the move to the upside. That if you are in BTC USD from an investing perspective is great. However, from a trading perspective at the moment, looking for a potential longing opportunity from here is very risky because on the weekly time frame, we are quite overextended to the upside. So with students, we will not be looking for any kind of swing trades on BTC USD until the market will remain above this previous resistance, now turn support. However, if the market will actually manage to break below this support, at that point, all this previous resistance, now turn support, will again be turned resistance here. So only after the break on the retest of this previous support, now turn resistance, inside of this area, this is exactly where we will be monitoring price action with students for a potential trading opportunity, because at that point, what we have is the possibility to see the market create a move to the downside for the deeper correction that we already want to see from a weekly perspective. So only after the break, and if the market will break this daily support, after the break on the retest, what we will be doing with students is monitoring price action from a 4-hour perspective inside of this area. Now, if you're asking yourself why on the 4 hours, that is because the monthly, weekly, and daily timeframes are the best timeframes for the direction of the market. But when it comes to confirmations and entries, the best timeframe is the 4 hours. So after the break on the retest inside of this area, we will be monitoring price action on the 4-hour timeframe, waiting for the market to provide to us one of our valid entries. And as soon as the market will provide to us one of our valid entries, we will be taking a nice short with a very good risk to reward and very good probabilities at that point for the move to the downside and for the market to complete this impulse correction and impulse pattern to the downside and create a lower low. If you made it this far in the video, it would be great if you can smash that like button and comment below. It really does support the channel and support the creation of more free education and analysis for all of you. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. I have a full mentorship program that will teach you exactly the rules of my rule-based strategies and also give you every single day a new market breakdown in which I show you exactly how to apply the strategies with entries, stops, and take profits, as well as answering every question that you have every single day, including the weekends. So it's a very complete program. It will teach you everything that you need to trade the market consistently. So I will see you in it. The link is in the description, or I will see you in the next video.